morning, everybody! Coach Darren here, Fitness Over 50, where we don't grow old. Hell no, we age like a fine wine. So today, it is Workout Wednesday, one of my favorite days of the week. Even though I work out 7 days a week, I always focus on working out on Wednesday. And today, I want to talk about 15 foundational moves for your upper body. Everybody loves working the upper body. We got the biceps, the triceps, the forearms, the chest, the core, the back. I mean, it's all part of the upper body, and everybody likes to have a good upper body. I'm going to go through, like I said, 15 amazingly foundational moves that are going to just really just make your biceps pop, and your triceps and your lats. We're going to do it all. So I'm going to start out, I'm going to just use probably 15-pound weights through this whole workout. You're going to have to adjust the weights when you're actually doing these moves. So, it doesn't have to be fancy. You don't have to be doing like jumping around, all these crazy moves. Lifting weights, strength training is really important. It doesn't matter if you're a runner, if you're a golfer, if you play tennis. Having strength is important to everything you do. Even your basic, like, hey, I want to pick up the kids today. You got to have strength. So move number one, your basic curl, just straight up. You want your elbows locked into your sides. It's not this. It's not flailing around. It's just a nice, smooth movement. And you don't want it pulling away. You want it locked in to your sides. The next move is another type of curl. It's just hitting the bicep muscle from a different angle. So what we're going to do is a wide curl. So you're doing the same thing, but the motion is going out. So you go into the corners of your room. And what you need to do is design this, maybe do 10 reps 3 times of each move, or you can do 15 with a light weight, 12 with a heavier weight, and then 8 with a really heavy weight. There's all different ways. This is supersets, dynamic sets, drop sets. There's all kinds of sets. So we got the wide. Now move number 3, we're going to do hammer curl. So a hammer curl looks like a hammer, and it's the same thing. You want those elbows locked in. You're not swinging around. If you're swinging like this to do this, you're using too much weight. You want to make sure it's a weight that you can control. Next, we have the shoulder press. So you're going to come up, and there's different ways to do this. You can do it like Arnold style, which is a rotation. You can do them both. You can just do one, 2. There's all different ways to do the shoulder press. But basically what you're doing is you're just lifting the weight up and you're working the shoulders. Also catching like the lats. There's a few different muscles you're working with the shoulder press. Next, I would go with a very lightweight for this one. This was one of my standards when I was in physical therapy, trying to rehab my shoulder. So this is different types of raises. So the first raise is your T. So it's a lateral raise. You're just coming up and down. You want to keep your shoulders down. So your shoulders shouldn't be up here. Your shoulders should be down. You should be nice, standing up nice and straight. Bring it up and down. The next type of raise is called a Y raise. Why do we do this? Because it works. I stole that from Joel Freeman. But so a Y raise, it's coming up again to the corners of the room. It's a Y raise. There we go. And the next one is our I, and this is a front raise, just coming straight up. Again, you want your shoulders down, nice and straight up. And just so you got your I, Y, and your T. T, Y, I. So if you're writing these down, making a nice list. The next is your standard chest press. I got 20s here. You're going to need more than this, more than 20 once you get going, but you're just coming up and down. You want to make sure you're coming, the weights are kind of perpendicular to your chest, and you're just coming up and coming down. These are basic foundational moves. You need to know them for any basic fitness program. So that's your standard chest press. Then what you can do is a decline press. So you're going to bring your hips up, and what we're doing now is we're just hitting a different part of the chest. Same thing, coming right up, right at the chest line, keeping ourselves elevated. You know, once you got the foundation, there's all different ways you can do these moves. You know, you can rotate it. There's many different variations. So our next move is a tricep press. So the weights are facing the same way, parallel, and you're coming down, and your elbows are rubbing right against your rib cage and coming up. So this is working the chest a little bit, but it's really working the triceps. So it's just a standard straight down, straight up. So I hope you guys are having an awesome workout Wednesday. I hope you're getting your workout in, doing some of these moves, giving them a try. Next, we have the chest opener. So what we can do is, again, bring the weights parallel, and you're going to open and close. And you can have a slight bend at the elbow, but not too much. And we're working, you know, the outside of the chest muscle, and you can really feel it. So it's just a chest opener. Next move, we're gonna go rowing. The first one is gonna be a wide row. So this one, you wanna, when you're actually doing it and you have some weight, you wanna get a weight that is not too heavy, and I hope I wasn't out of the camera when I was doing those presses. So the first one is gonna be a wide row. So you're bringing your elbows up and down. So it's a wide. You're making like goal posts. And you want to be staring about 3 or 4 feet in front of your feet. So that's the wide one. Then the next, we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to do it narrow. So come down, and we're just bringing it up to the chest and down, letting it down nice and slow. So these are our 15 moves. We're up to number 13. So it's a narrow row. The next move is a tricep extension. So again, you're going to go into that bent over position. You're trying to keep your back straight. You're going to bring your elbows up and then out. And you can do this one at a time. You can do this 2 at a time. You can do one, and then 2, all different ways. And we're working the tricep. Nice muscle there. Our final move. We're almost there. Move 15. It's called the skull crusher. And the goal here is not to crush your skull. So you want to keep your elbows in. When you get tired, your elbows start to flail out, and you're using other muscles to help with the engagement. So you want to just nice and slow. You know, as Tony Horn said, don't smash your face. Smashing your face is a bad thing. So you want to make sure it's a weight that you can control. There we go. So that's our skull crusher. These are basic moves to work the upper body. So again, biceps, triceps, forearms. We're working the shoulders, working the core, working the chest. So we're hitting all the upper body muscles with these different moves that we just did. 15 of them. There's probably 100, but these are 15 good ones to start with. Anyway, it's Workout Wednesday. If you're looking for a more structured workout program, get in touch with me, message me, text me, call me, email me. I don't know, there's a million different ways to get in touch, but get in touch with me and I can help you set up an awesome program that will get you amazing results. You'll have more energy, you'll feel better, you'll have more confidence. I mean, there's just a million benefits to working out. Have an awesome Wednesday.